Checking.
1, 2, 3. Check. Your flight to... where are you flying to?
Paris, Milan, the big fashion cities.
Okay. Flight 223 to Milan is boarding right now.
Well, we might want to get to the airport, or maybe we should just start with the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do that.
I like doing that voice. The podcast is starting right now.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your patience. Your podcast episode will begin shortly. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.
Yeah. With your boarding card in hand.
Next up, fashion. Hello, and welcome again to the Are We Better Friends Yet podcast, the podcast where my good friend Dianne Verkeersberg.
You still have the airplane voice.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Hello, and welcome to the... I'm so self-conscious now.
Anyway, I'm Dianne Verkeersberg. Hi.
I'm Marcela Bovio, and on the Are We Better Friends Yet podcast, we discuss different topics in order to deepen our, one might say, interesting friendship, because we are great friends, especially after one full
episodes.
season and one star of a season. But we also think differently about almost everything.
Yep.
Except maybe music and... yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
This is episode 4 of season 2, and we will be discussing the topic Fashionista versus stylista. Are we slaves to fashion, digging into the glossy magazines for the latest trends?
Wow.
Or do we have a unique sense of style and march to the beat of our own drum when it comes to fashion?
We're singers.
We're going to find out in a few, but first, I am wondering, Dianne, how are you today?
Nervous, as you know.
I know.
Because 5 minutes ago, we set the switch the other way. Or to make it more plain, my jewelry website is now online.
Yay!
We just put it from maintenance mode to, well...
Live mode?
Live mode. I was going to say online mode, but live mode. And I'm a little bit nervous.
So exciting!
Yeah. So that's basically everything that I can say now about how I am doing, because that's
it.
What occupies my mind.
Do you want to remind our listeners where they can buy beautiful jewelry made from upcycled
I still know this
materials?
Part as well. Yeah, that would be www. Oh, wait for it. .preciousmetalJewelry.com.
Thank you. So,
thanks.
I am very excited about this as well, because as you know, as our listeners might know from the previous episode, I have been doing a lot of work for that as well.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Yes.
but this has been very, very intense. When I asked you, will you help me? Because I'm looking at a platform that I could maybe use for a website. You said, no, let us just build everything together. And then I was like, yeah, really? Are you sure? And then you were, yeah, let's do it. So are you coming back on that now? Would you do it again?
Listen.
Okay, diving the question. Ducking.
We very evidently underestimated the effort involved in this endeavor.
Yeah.
However, I'm
trying to open my muffin meanwhile. Sorry.
As Dianne unwraps her beautiful red velvet muffin, I will tell you that if I had to go back, I would do it all over again.
Oh,
but
really?
then maybe...
it would only have 2 pages.
Maybe I will do a lot of more stuff on my own, and then have a lot
And
more.
then show me and just say, here, accept
Here it is.
Sorry.
No. No, but it was very enlightening as well in the way that we work together, because now I know how you work and I know how I work, and that's also completely different.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's
Really?
fine.
Is
yeah.
it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
but congratulations.
Thank
we
you.
have celebrity.
You too.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, we've managed. And now it's up to the audience. It's up to the crowds visiting my website.
I am totally convinced that you're going to sell out everything like within the first couple of days.
I really don't hope so, because then we will have a little
Don't tell them
podcast
this.
break. No, we will have a little podcast break if that really happens.
We can always, have the podcast while you're making Julie, and I could just hold a microphone up to your
That would
mouth.
be very interesting.
We can get you one of those very fashionable
Fashionable.
lavalier microphones, like Britney Spears.
Ooh. Well, if I sell out, it's my treat. We'll both have one.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Oh, that would be great. Anyway.
Yeah. How was your week?
Well, funnily enough, I've also been very busy because
Yes.
as I had been telling you guys before, I'm launching a new EP very soon, and I just announced the first song that it's going to come out on October 14.
Yay.
Yay! It's a very sad song because you know that I thrive on.
Yay.
No, but it's good. It's good. I like sad music. Sad music makes me happy. We've talked about this before. And this is a very sad song. It's called Loneliness Anthem Number 2. And it's, very
I
sad.
love that title, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah. Is there also an anthem number 1?
There's an anthem number 1. Yeah.
Is it out?
No, it's coming out later.
Oh, no. No. Oh.
But anyway, this song is, based on a true story of breakup and loneliness and sadness. So it's very emotional, very dramatic, which I love. And I got to work on it with some really cool people. If you want to learn more about it, subscribe to my newsletter, because then you get all the inside scoop. But yeah, I'm very excited about it. Very excited. Yeah. But I've also been doing a lot of work for that in the past couple of days.
You've seen a lot of screens, computer screens.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to balance everything with having enough breaks and going outside and walking.
Yeah?
The day before yesterday, I walked for an hour.
An hour?
Yeah, it was really beautiful weather and I had to go to the post office.
That's true.
And I thought I'm just going to make it a long walk. And it was lovely. It was really lovely.
And were you listening to a podcast meanwhile?
Yeah, I was listening to
Ourselves.
no online media online marketing courses.
Oh yeah.
So it
Gotcha.
was a learning walk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you. Yeah, but I'm very excited. So big things going on, big things happening. But why do you say we move on to the topic of today?
Yeah.
Fashionista versus stylista. Fashion, style, trends, Paris, Milan, Vogue. Models, catwalks.
Wow. Did you
Yeah.
practice this?
No, but when I was thinking of the topic, it just came up to my head. So it took me more time writing it. But anyway, do you like fashion? Do you like fashion shows? Do you like that kind of thing?
I remember that when I was younger and we got commercial television for the first time, because as you might know from our other episode, my parents live, in countryside. Compared to the US or Canada, it's nothing.
Right.
But for the Netherlands, they live in the countryside. And we didn't have any commercial television.
Yeah.
So when that happened, they got a schotel disc, and
a
somehow,
satellite dish.
Yeah, and somehow they had thousands and thousands of
Channels.
channels. Yeah,
Oh.
and there was a fashion channel, and I remember when we were younger, we would just put the television on that, and then the models would just
Really?
walk there 24/7.
Wow.
And I don't think that my parents really loved it, but it was some kind of, don't know if we were really looking for the fashion. It was just,
Something to have on the TV.
teenage girls, that does
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you
connect to the fashion. No, not so much.
Okay.
It was just more, because high fashion is sometimes very weird. So
Yeah.
Yeah, was just more, as we say in Dutch, aapjes kijken. That would
Just like staring at people.
yeah.
People tourism.
Yeah, something like this. Otherwise, no, I don't think that I follow the fashion trends.
Okay.
Oh, do you?
No, not at all. Like I've never had really like a connection with fashion. I like the idea of fashion being like another way of expression, for people. But that has never been the case for me. So, yeah. Okay, hey. So we're not that different in that aspect. But
well, let's see. Let's dive into the statements and
Yes.
then let's see if we still agree.
Statement number 1, which is by me, it's actually more of an open question. It says, I define my personal style as... ...
Yes. And you told me that you were going to do this statement, and I'm very interested in how you would describe you. And also, if we would describe each other in the same way that we see ourselves.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to start?
Yeah. Well, I wrote something down for me, so I won't. Yeah, shall I start? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so afraid that
Why?
That you're gonna say, really, you think you're that? And then you're like, absolutely not.
Okay, now I'm very curious.
Okay, so I wrote elegant, casually business.
Okay.
That was actually the answer to a quiz that I took.
Oh.
To a what's your dressing style quiz, and it says casually business.
Okay.
Less is more, but that doesn't mean that you cannot accessorize.
Right.
And I had, I'm very aware of cleavage and skirt length.
Okay.
Because that I have. You will never, you only once see me wear like a very deep neckline so that the ladies can pop out. No, you will not see me do that. If I have a deep neckline, because I used to own one dress which I loved, but well, it became old.
Okay.
And that had a deep plunging neckline, but then the fabric was woven that it would like lay flat on the chest.
Yeah.
So there would be no peeping.
Right.
I love that.
Okay.
It was my covered up sexy dress.
Okay. That's a very interesting and also a very extensive description.
Oh, is it I have more.
You have more? Please.
Yeah, but well, now you can see it as well. I own so many belts in different colors, and it's all to how do I say this? Put the accent on my waist.
Right.
So I'm very aware of where I am thinnest.
Yeah.
In a circumference.
Yes.
And from there on, everything
everything goes.
Well, is thought out.
Yeah. So I get this.
Having a good vocal point to your body, as in where to draw the attention to. Yeah, well, not the nose. No, but I mean, if
like right here.
Let me just put it plainly. If I wear a skinny jeans, it makes me look like a carrot, a blue one, but still.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
Yeah, that really doesn't suit me because I have long legs, but I also have hips, which I love because I love being a curved woman. Mm-hmm. But put me in a skinny and it looks... A boot cut is way better for me. A skinny looks...
Yeah.
I do own one, but I don't know.
Okay. Wait, I mean, you were saying...
That's also, by the way, straight away how many pair of jeans I own. Just one. Yeah. It's basically
true.
For working in the garden.
I've barely ever seen you in pants.
Yeah. I remember I had one pair of pants, was a different pair of pants.
Yeah.
That I wore to an airport with one of the tours that I had with Xandria. And the boys, the four of them were all like looking at me.
What?
Like, what happened? And I was like,
pants.
I was like, what are you all looking at? And then they were like, we've never seen you in jeans.
Oh my
And
goodness.
That might be true because
That's
own
so
one.
funny.
How many pair of jeans do you own?
A lot. I wear,
Really?
yeah. I wear mostly pants. But the thing is, I've had a very weird. I'm at a kind of like a weird stadium right now because
It's complicated.
it's my style. My personal style is complicated.
The relationship with your style.
My personal style is defined as as complicated.
No, but how would you define your style?
Gothic girl that has grown up and is trying to make some sense out of stuff, but doesn't really know how.
Oh, and you said I was lengthy in describing my style.
No, but that's it.
That's it.
But so I think I wear very masculine things in general, like pants. I wear pants all the time. I have a lot of suit jackets, like Colbert's, that kind of.
Yeah, I know. But that's true. But a difference between us, someone's bothering you.
Yeah.
Is that you have a lot of oversized jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like them when they're really, how would one say that? Sharply cut. I like sharp lines, so it's really body hugging.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But I think I for instance,
Your cat is going to play the piano. Oh, can people see this? If you're watching this on YouTube, Marcela's cat is. If the piano was on, you would have heard that.
That would be great.
Poing, 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 poing.
That would be great. But anyway,
Wow, switch.
but the thing is, when I was growing up, I never felt very pretty.
Aww.
No, that's true. I mean, I feel pretty. Is
that gonna be your new song?
I feel gorgeous. No, that's actually true. I feel beautiful. But I didn't when I was little. So I never, and that never crossed my mind. Like what I would wear, it didn't interest me at all because I wasn't interested in my appearance at all until I started hanging out with the alternative kids and I started listening to metal, and then everything that I wore was to represent the people
Metal.
that I hung out with. So I wore a lot of metal t-shirts, and my mom was very afraid because they had, like all the logos, and it was like, oh no, are you becoming a Satanist?
Yeah. I was waiting for it.
And then because I started hanging out with alternative kids, then I would wear very alternative clothes. And for a period there, I was very, really following the fashion trends, and that was around end of the 90s and the 2000s, where the bell bottoms came back. Remember
The what?
bell bottoms?
What's this?
Pants that are tied on top and then end wider on at the bottom of the leg, like the 70s, kind of like hippie.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Was this in the Netherlands? No, you
I
weren't here.
was still in Mexico.
Yeah.
But so the 70s were really coming back, so it was very super. I got a lot of clothes that were very outspoken 70s and
Colorful also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would have these
So
these
help me
blue.
out. This is the Gothic age, your Gothic age?
No, that was kind of after. Well, no, it was
okay.
kind of in between. So see, I have never had a clue.
I need a timeline.
I had never had a clue. But anyway, so yes, I tried to be very alternative, and I wore a whole lot of black, and that became a little bit the thing that I stuck with.
Yeah.
And then I started, playing live more often, but that was also metal, so I was still only buying black clothes all of the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I've always I've been a tomboy for the biggest part of my life, so I always hung out with guys. So I was just always wearing pants and stuff. So very masculine things.
Yeah.
And I think that's how I've always been. But then music really helped me to think maybe in a little bit more feminine terms. And I definitely, because of necessity of playing live, learned
How
a
to
lot
wear
about
a skirt.
and makeup
Oh, yeah.
because you know.
But we'll get there. We'll get there. Stage fashion. First, I really want to compare our Gothic ages because, well, I've been a true Gothic as well. Yes.
You have?
Oh, everything was black.
Really?
But I heard you say...
We need pictures.
But I do have pictures. I heard you say band shirts. I don't think that I ever... Yeah, I had one band shirt, but that was... Before my Gothic age, and this was Band Zonder Banaan, and their shirts are blue and yellow, so it
oh my god,
doesn't count.
No, I had a Moonspell shirt from, and that was a cover of their album Wolfheart, and it's two wolves like kind of like fighting each other.
Yeah,
and this my mom thought like, oh my god, she's worshiping the devil.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my Gothic age was already kind of in the same style that I just described for now, only then everything was black and, of course, velvet.
Right.
I had one purple dress and I had two blue dresses, but velvet, so deep blue.
Yeah.
And the rest was all black.
Right.
Everything was black.
I think I didn't, I mean, I call it Gothic, but I wasn't really wearing like the Gothic kind of dresses. I was just wearing black jeans and black tops. That's it.
Yeah, so band shirts. I never wore band shirts.
Yeah.
I didn't do the oversized
I did.
Jeans. Yeah. Yeah, so we were also very different back then. Yeah.
My favorite outfit was, and I got like the really large male shirts as well. So it was like a huge shirt. Yeah.
But can I just ask you one question?
Yeah.
Why? Because it doesn't show your figure, and you have a beautiful figure.
Thank you, but I was absolutely not aware of my figure back then. In no way.
If I would wear those shirts, then I also wouldn't be aware.
No, but I was so disconnected from my body image that I didn't even know how it looked. Like seriously, truly, honestly, I paid no attention to that. So my mom at some point would be like, "Oh, you've been getting a lot of weight." I had no idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was completely disconnected from how I looked. Yeah, it's strange thinking about it. I've never really thought about it. But anyway, yeah, very different style of Gothic.
I felt always very safe in the long dresses. I've also worn them on a holiday in Turkey where it was 40 degrees.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's how stijlvast, how I was like stuck to this is me.
Right.
And I would also wear them when it was warmer.
I've never seen you. Have I? Well, yeah, on stage maybe like all black, but
yeah, but,
I'm really
never
curious.
Velvet. Never velvet.
I'm really curious now to look at the pictures.
Yeah, I don't know if they still fit me because I was 16. So I had a different waist.
But you have pictures, right?
Yeah, well, I know that I had portrait pictures taken, but they, of course, didn't show my whole body.
Oh.
I have to think about that. I do still own the dresses.
Okay.
I will never throw those away. No,
that's so cool.
Yeah.
I want to see them.
I will look them up.
Yeah. But anyway, I think I've evolved because now I try to wear way more color. But I also went through a very weird time because, as you know, at some point I had very, very, very extremely short hair because of chemo-induced alopecia.
Yeah.
And when I had really short hair, I felt like a lot less feminine.
Of course.
And then I was just wearing pants and like the suit jackets, I felt really like, oh, this looks very manly. So I started wearing more skirts and buying more like floral things and more dresses. But now that my hair is growing back, I feel more inclined to wear like the suits and the pants and the jackets again. It's so weird. So,
can I Dianne you up sometime?
Yeah.
Like dress you in something that I would wear.
Well, I already got one of your dresses.
That's true. And that, but it looks way better on you than on me. That, and then combine it with a scarf, fitting jewelry, a belt on your thinnest point of your waist, and then heels, of course.
Okay.
Because shoes weren't meant to be comfortable. They firstly are meant to be pretty.
I don't like heels.
Lengthen your legs. Push up your buttocks.
Oh.
Well, no, the shoes are everything.
I have.
How many car-to-bar shoes do you have? And for the men listening, car-to-bar shoes are not shoes that you are supposed to walk in. They are there to go from the car to the bar where you can sit on a stool,
A chair.
Kruk,
Yeah.
whatever,
bar
high stool. And then go back from the bar to the car. And home.
I love this concept, but can you agree with me that this concept barely exists in the Netherlands? Because you either walk to the thing or you bicycle to the thing. There is very few occasions where you're actually going to a thing.
Must agree.
Where you are delivered in front of the door of the restaurant in a car and then picked up. You know, like
That's true. That's why my shoes all look that good, I think. No, well, these car-to-bar shoes, those are the shoes I wore on stage.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I have.
Oh, here it comes. Marcela's counting her shoes.
I'm thinking. I have a couple of boots that are incredibly uncomfortable to wear that I wear on stage. And they have heels that are like easily like 12, 13 centimeters high. But I'd never wear something like that for like daily, just on stage.
No, it's and it's in pretty looking occasions.
No,
So it's on stage and parties.
on stage, and that's it.
Parties?
No,
No.
I have baby heels that I wear that I wear
Kitten
at parties. Yeah, but yeah. So I think I have like 3 pairs of car-to-bar shoes.
Okay. I might have a little bit more, but I didn't count them.
Do you wear them all?
Well, I'm not on stage anymore. Planning to be maybe in the future. So then I will wear them again.
Yay!
But yeah, currently they're collecting dust. No.
You know, I have to give a tiny little shout out to my friend Daniel, who he has helped me now 2 times buying clothes for either a photo shoot or a concert. And I am very grateful because if it wasn't for him, I would not have looked that good. And now I think I looked really good.
Yeah, you look really good. Yeah. What kind of shoes were you wearing? Because I couldn't see them.
Oh, I had pumps. Like shiny black pumps with 2 little stripes. They're really cute. I'll show you later.
Do you ever get stuck in this stage?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Because I was always wearing these needle pins for heels. And once I really got stuck.
Yeah.
Couldn't get away anymore.
And then you just like feel your foot like going like,
Yeah.
But
after that, they duct taped. It was in a rider. They had to duct tape all the bigger holes.
all the openings.
Yeah. Yeah, because, well, you also know that stages in the Netherlands, it's party time because the Netherlands is very well organized. But if you get further abroad, then stages are like cardboard.
Yeah. Yeah,
so you get stuck very easily. Yeah.
Can get really dangerous with those shoes. Yeah. Okay. So, very different styles, I would say. Should we move on to our second statement?
Yes, please.
All right. Statement number 2 is by you, and it reads, "Fashion fades, but style is eternal," which is actually a quote from Yves Saint Laurent.
It's not me.
But tell me, why do you choose this statement?
Because I think that it's very important that people are aware of their body shape and what kind of dressing is appropriate and makes you look the best.
Yeah.
Because there are so many people out there who do their best, but if they, some people need a little style advice. Yeah, because they just accentuate themselves in the wrong way, and then we're eating a muffin.
Is this a
but I think the
message?
term muffin top is something that a lot of people know.
Yeah.
And people can really benefit from having an honest look in the mirror. I do this when I find I'm not talking to you. No. But for me, it makes me sound very shallow, but I do not mean it in that way. Because I think if you dress accordingly to your body, it will give you a lot of self-esteem. Because that is what will make you feel comfortable. Because every time you look in the mirror, you think, this is me. If I wear the carrot jeans and I look in the mirror, I'm constantly reminded of the things I do not like about my body.
Yeah.
If I wear the flowy kind of dresses like I wear now, which accentuates my waist at the thinnest point, and then falls over the curves. Yeah. It does show them, but it doesn't make a sausage.
Yeah, you know your body shape, and you know how to accentuate it the best, and you know what makes you feel comfortable.
It just makes me a confident woman, and I think that a lot more women and men also would really be happier if they would just spend a little bit of time.
Yeah, but this is style, right? Not necessarily fashion.
No, but that's also why I say, like Yves Saint Laurent did, that style doesn't fade. I mean, to prove the point, if you look at older pictures, for example, when I was younger and my mother still dressed me, I can just pinpoint out what was in fashion, because those are the things of which I now think, oh man, I looked like a clown back then.
But don't you think that we will think that anyway, like 10, 15 years from now?
If you follow fashion, yeah.
I think we will think that anyway.
Well, let me put an example, and I'm really hoping that you don't mind that I bring this up.
Okay, I'm scared now.
It was only in our Patreon's video. Last time, you were still gluing your eyebrows.
Yeah.
And I was shooting the Patreon video. And this is something for me, the eyebrow gluing, which I really think is a fashion thing. Mm-hmm. And yours are fine. They're a little bit different from one another, because this one's a little bit more, like glued together, and the other one's
I'm getting red on the podcast.
Sorry. But it's details. I can only see that. Anyway, I had a party this summer. I won't mention who, but you know the people. I had a party, and one of the women there also glued her.
Yeah, eyebrows.
That's the word. Yeah, eyebrows. Thank you. And she totally looked like she put her fingers in the power plug, and these little hairs went like, because that's what a lot of these glued eyebrows. I constantly lose it now. I'm so afraid of telling this. What it looks like these lashes going like,
yeah.
And I think in 10 years' time, we will look back at our pictures and think, why the hell did we do that?
Fair enough.
Didn't have it with you yet.
That's not how I feel right now.
No. I'm
no,
so
but
sorry.
I listen. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yes, you don't like my eyebrows.
No, that's not what I wanted to say.
Oh, okay.
I had a little period when I started working, and I was still living in my parents' place, and I started earning a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I didn't really have anything to spend it on, that I thought like, I am going to be a fashionista. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing.
Like it already.
I just bought things. Some things didn't fit me at all. Some things did, and I was like super happy. And I got a lot of compliments about my clothes.
Yeah.
But they would run out of style really freaking fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then I was stuck with all these clothes that I didn't really want to wear anymore because they were so dated. So I totally understand what you mean.
Yeah.
that but it also it seemed so useless, and it was so expensive because you had to keep buying things.
Yeah.
So my outlet has always been makeup.
I was wondering where's this story going, but
because
now I get it.
makeup, you don't necessarily need to buy more products. You can just try out different things.
That's true.
And I had never thought about it that way, so I completely agree with you. Maybe in 10 years I'm going to be thinking those eyebrows are ridiculous. But however, I don't think that I've ever done anything so ridiculous that it will...
No, that's true. But you know what I mean, right? With these eyebrows, like every hair is going straight up.
Yeah, I mean, well, I kind of like it.
Really?
Yeah, but that's probably because Instagram sells it to me, because I follow a few makeup artists on Instagram because I really like getting new ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And, they're always doing makeup on these like extremely beautiful models, and they are doing like something a very specific way.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of like... I think the fact that you see it like multiple times, it's just like, oh yeah, no, I guess that's cool, and I'm going to try it, and then I try it and I like it, and I'm like, well, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I mean, I like makeup as an outlet to be more like outspoken. Is that a word?
Yeah.
When it comes to my look, because number one is way less expensive than buying new, very fashionable clothes all the time.
Very true.
And it's more sustainable because you don't have to buy a lot of product that you then have to get rid of.
Yep.
That being said, I still buy a lot of makeup.
Oh, yeah.
So makeup, and I like it also because you can buying very high quality makeup is not as expensive as buying very high quality clothes.
Are we still doing a podcast, or are you just convincing yourself that you are allowed to buy more makeup?
No, I'm not allowed to buy more makeup.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You have
Unless I
everything?
really run out of something. I am not allowed. I am not. Listen to me, Marcela, from the future. You are not allowed to buy more makeup. Anyway.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's your... what would you never do if it comes into fashion?
Well, I'm never when we're talking about clothes, I really try to go for like more classic pieces.
Yeah.
Now, although I'm 100% sure that even though I'm trying to buy more classic pieces, that I will have the same thing. Like in a year, I'm gonna think like, maybe I don't like this anymore, and then you still, because it's like a skirt or it's like a jean, but the cut is always a little bit.
Yeah.
So you don't have to get rid of it in 1 year, but maybe in 2 years, then you think like, oh no, this looks a little bit dated.
Yeah.
But I do try to do that more often. So like find things that are like thinking more like the capsule wardrobe idea,
Which is?
that you have a very few, but very high quality pieces that you can combine in all different ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like a very nice tailored skirt and like a very nice blazer and like.
I love this idea.
Yeah.
It doesn't work
Yeah, I know.
with my closet because for some reason it just has to be filled.
Ah!
Yeah, in advance of this recording, I thought maybe I should count a few things of what I have,
Oh no.
and the answer is no, because I have so many clothes.
Me too. I'm trying to get rid of a lot.
I'm not.
I am.
I
I'm gonna
like
put
having
a
a lot
whole
of
lot
clothes.
of stuff in Vinted when I make the time for it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But my problem is that if I go on Vinted,
You end up buying more than you're selling.
that's it. Yeah, because they're very smart about that. Because as soon as you sell something, it will go into your wallet, and then you can, of course, transfer your wallet to your bank account.
Yeah.
But then again,
But that's the
it's free
thing.
money.
Man, I seriously, I don't consider myself someone who's very fashionable. I'm not even sure what my own style is. I think I know what kind of clothes fit me. I don't need any more, but the thrill of buying something is just, I really like buying things.
I think I do too. But for me, it's always a challenge to. I'm Dutch, so I have to somehow. Some money has to go off.
Yeah, no, but I'm from Monterrey, Mexico.
Oh,
and we
you
are
also
also
have
known for being kind of cheap. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I don't want to call it cheap. I just want to call it smart. Because then you have more money to invest in something else.
Yeah. Shall we move on?
Maybe. Yep.
Okay. Statement number 3.
Yes.
Which is from Reach Fathom. Thank you again for your regular contribution to our statements. It reads, I dress for me, not for you.
I dress for me, but I also dress to impress.
Yeah.
So if I would be answering this one, then I would say it's a mix of both.
Mm-hmm.
Because I definitely, if I do not have to appear in front of the camera, this camera, or go on social media to make a post, I definitely am wearing more comfortable clothes.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. And no makeup.
And no makeup.
Because that's very nice as well. Your skin loves it. And comfortable clothes with me is a nice large sweater. And,
yes.
well, still a skirt.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I will wear sweatpants.
Yeah, we've had the sweatpants conversation, I think, in the very first episode. Or
do we?
Maybe one of the first episodes. Yeah.
I have very comfy pants. I have a pair of very comfy pants that I wear also if I'm going to take a plane. Because
what?
I don't want to be wearing jeans on a plane. And I don't want to be wearing a skirt on the plane because I will get cold. So I have this extremely comfortable pair of sweatpants that doesn't look very they're very nice. So it's very nice fabric. So they don't look that bad. I think I want to be comfortable in a plane, especially if I'm going to be in a plane for like 10 hours straight. Mm-hmm. Hell no. If
you never know who you're going to meet on a plane.
Oh, that's true. Is this why I don't have a boyfriend?
Maybe.
Because I'm
but it also depends because we're so different character-wise. I'm the one in the plane who will always strike up conversation with the people sitting next to them.
Oh, yeah. I'm the one in the plane wearing sweatpants and a hoodie and not talking to anyone.
Yeah. Except when sitting next to me.
We agreed that you were going to be my emotional support extrovert.
Yeah. Where are we going to? Milan,
Paris,
was it right? No, fashion capitals.
Fashion capitals. But I agree with you. I definitely dress for me. I would refuse to put on something that makes me feel uncomfortable to make someone else happy. Mm-hmm. Absolutely would never, ever. But I definitely also dress a little bit for the expectation of the outside world.
Yeah. But you just said, I will never put on something uncomfortable for other people.
Oh, yes. I have a very specific... Oh, should I talk about this?
What? Oh, I was going in a different direction, but do share.
Okay. I'm just gonna share it. He won't get mad because, I mean, eventually I brought it up and it was okay. But Arian... Transitus.
Yeah.
I'm in part in a video clip from this song called Listen to My Story. Mm-hmm. And I am Fury, kind of like a devilish angel together with Caroline Westerdorp. And we are both wearing like red, kind of like very sexy outfits. But the idea initially is that I would wear something more in the trend of a latex catsuit.
Yeah.
And I felt incredibly uncomfortable with the idea of wearing a latex catsuit. Yeah. Latex catsuit. That's how you say it. But because I wasn't going to look good in it. Mm-hmm. I'm 163. Like, I would have looked like a tiny little latex sausage.
You wouldn't.
For starters. And I would have been extremely uncomfortable. So... I love Arjen. Mm-hmm. I would jump off a cliff if he asked me almost.
Well, please don't.
I won't. But I struggle, but I said like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. Oh, very good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm very proud.
I also wouldn't wear...
I ended up wearing a dress that still looks extremely slutty, but at least I felt...
Can we have the URL to that clip now?
Sure. But I felt good in it.
Yeah.
You know, it had a lot of cleavage. and it was rather short, but it made me feel. But I felt good in it. I felt I looked good in it.
Did you ever read the comments below that video?
Yes, but they're really great comments because we do this dance, like this modern dance, which also was really cool, part of recording that video. So all of the comments are about mostly compliments of our dancing. Yeah. And lucky for me, Simone Simmons pinches the butt of Tommy from Camelot in that video. So all of the attention went to the butt pinching instead of our... But anyway, so I will never wear something that I am not comfortable in to please somebody else.
No.
Absolutely not.
I'm thinking about this in combination to another comment on our socials, which was by Nice Morgan, and she said you made the very short shorts pants. They have a name.
Hot pants.
The hot pants. You made them popular in metal together with the singer from Elise.
Yeah.
This is not Camelot.
Amaranthe.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes. Together with her. And I was like, really? Did I really make that such a popular thing? And she said you did it with Nightfall. And actually, I've been wearing red hot pants with Equilibris way before. But I remember the day of the shooting of Nightfall, I was like, I have a skirt up to the knee.
Yeah.
Very correctly.
Yeah.
And I have these leather hot pants. And I showed them to the boys, like, which one of the two should I be wearing? And, well, their reaction was obvious. Please do the leather hot pants. Like, they all went like...
Yeah, of course, a sexier option.
Yeah, but this is something I would never wear in my private life.
Yeah.
Because it's there short, and then I had a top with no sleeves. So I always have the rule of if you wear... you can do a short skirt, but then long sleeves, or anyways, cover yourselves up top.
Yeah.
So it's never naked and naked.
Yeah.
You should always cover one of the two, and then it's sexy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just giving away.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It did work for the Nightfall video. But if you read those comments, then just don't.
Yeah, but I'm very conflicted about this because I am 100% in with the idea that every woman should wear whatever the hell she wants. Every man, every person, every animal should wear whatever the hell they want, as long as they feel comfortable. But I know for a fact that like if I am in specific parts, if I'm walking at night, for instance, maybe more in Mexico than here, but I will not be wearing a short skirt. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know what I mean. I know what you mean, and I also wouldn't do that here.
And so I
would, by the way, 10 years ago, but now, yeah.
What do you mean? Why 10 years ago and not now?
Or just to set an example, I would when I was younger, but not now. I think times have really changed because on the streets, I more often than before am whistled at or people,
Really?
shout something. Yeah, and I really do not like that because it makes me feel like a piece of meat.
Yeah,
but that's
I
a
know.
good thing about being in a video because for me it's a one-way direction. I can wear whatever I want. I just don't read the comments. I did it once and I was like, oh, okay, so gross.
Yeah, I know.
But then again, it does have a lot of views, so it worked. But it was fine then. But
this is very this rubs me in a really wrong way. Like I really don't know how to handle that situation because I think you should wear whatever makes you happy, but I also hate it that it draws away the attention of, it puts the focus somewhere else. No,
I don't think for everyone.
No, of course not for everyone, but for enough piglets out there.
Might be. I don't care because these piglets might just know someone who is interested in music and then sticks to it because of that.
All right.
Hey, it's attention. Negative attention is also attention. And then it's up to me to just turn it around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, but that's really how you should look at it. Other people's problems should not be my problem.
Right.
Everyone's allowed to have their own vision and problem. And if it doesn't fit me, it doesn't fit me. But
Yeah.
But if someone wants to comment fap underneath that Nightfall video because I'm wearing a short hot pants,
Yeah.
then, well, please do. It only shows that,
What was the comment?
pop.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, he's doing gymnastics with his right hand.
Oh, gross.
But it only says something about him.
Yes,
Not
people,
about
but
me.
Listen, internet. Listen, people
You're
on
not
the
gonna
internet.
win this.
You don't have to share all the things that you're thinking.
Hey,
you
it's
can keep some of your thoughts to yourself.
Yeah, but
You
then
can keep some of your opinions to yourself. Opinions are not are like genitals. Just because you have some doesn't mean that you have to flaunt them around for everyone to see. I'm just saying.
Good for your organic
Keep
reach, though.
that stupid thing to yourself. Should we move on? So pissed. Let's move on to our next segment, the podcast playlist.
Yay.
As you may already know, on every podcast episode, we both choose a song related to the episode's topic, and then you, our listeners, get to vote on which of the songs should make it to our podcast playlist. On our previous episode, CEO, where we talked about all of our different businesses and just how much work we put in them, you, Dianne, chose the song Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
And I didn't stop believing.
You did not stop believing. I chose the song Sisters Are Doing It For Themselves by the Eurythmics. And well,
Yeah.
it so happens to be that Journey, your choice, crushed the poll with 70% of the votes, making Dianne the winner of the last episode.
And not only that, for once in our podcast history, I'm in the lead. Never happened.
I need to step up my game.
It was you
Damn it.
constantly.
I need to get more hits. All right. Well, let's see if you can keep your winning streak going.
Oh, I'm so afraid
On
we
the
have the same
topic,
song.
Fashionista versus stylista. What? I don't think so. What is it? What's the song that you've chosen?
I'm going to honor my gothic me. Yeah, we have the same song?
No.
Okay. And that would be Painted Black by the Rolling Stones.
God damn it. I think you're going to win again. I hate this. Listen,
Yeah.
I have no concept of fashion. I have a very bad sense of style.
Vogue.
But if there is anything, if there is a show that is actually very focused about on fashion that I really love watching, this is RuPaul's Drag Race. I think RuPaul's Drag Race also works as inspiration for a lot of designers actually, because they look at these very exuberant styles to get inspiration for their designs. So when I thought fashion, I immediately thought of RuPaul, and he has a song called "You Wear It Well."
Really?
Yeah,
Do I know this?
maybe you do.
Not so certain.
Well, I thought he has a lot of songs about like fashion. But
Is he a singer?
Yes. And of course, it's very popular in the gay community. But I like this. I like the song. It's a cool song. I like it, and it's
Okay.
about
I will look it up.
fashion, and it's about let me say, just you wear it well. It looks good on you. I like the idea, like wearing something that looks good on you.
I see a red dress and I want it painted black.
Yeah, okay.
No colors anymore. I want them to turn black.
Don't rub it in my face. Okay. All right, so another episode of our podcast has come to an end.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you once again for joining us. If you want to get in
Yes.
touch with us, feel free to reach out through our social media channels on Facebook and Instagram. Let us know if you're a fashionista or a stylista. What is your unique fashion
Who are
style?
you?
If you can't get enough of this podcast and its lovely hostesses, please consider joining us on Patreon. You can support our podcast that way, and you can get early access to these episodes and the occasional bonus content.
Yes.
You can listen to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and our Anchor page. Watch our podcast on YouTube, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up or a 5-star rating. That's it.
Yeah.
Another episode. So, nothing left to say, but what do you think, Diana? Are we better friends yet?
Are you going to forgive me about the eyebrow remark?
I don't know. It really caught me off guard because I didn't realize that it's totally like a trend thing. So no, okay, okay, I forgive you.
Okay.
But only
If I do it too.
if you give me some discount on your new jewelry
I
website.
will.